Good evening, I'm Richard Gobler, and this is Breaking Britain. The UK is once again gripped by terror, confusion, and the faint smell of pork scratchings as reports of uttering the word Brexit 3 times into a pint of warm British bitter may now physically summon Nigel Farage. The phenomenon, now dubbed the Farage summoning, began in a Wetherspoons in Stoke-on-Trent last Thursday when a man dared to repeat the word Brexit 3 times into a pint of John Smith's. Witnesses claimed that the beer began to curdle, the jukebox began playing Land of Hope and Glory backwards, and a plume of gammon-scented smoke erupted from a radiator. From it emerged a fully formed Nigel Farage holding a pint and an old referendum leaflet folded into the shape of a middle finger. Dr. Ron Bile, Professor of Spectral Populism, had this to say: "We believe Mr. Farage is no longer bound to linear space. He now exists in the collective resentment of the nation. He is summoned by bitterness, both political and hop-based." Since then, incidents have surged. Farage sightings now average 6 per hour, particularly in pubs with World War II memorabilia, service stations containing more than 2 Jim Davidson DVDs, and any social club that uses woke as a verb. At a Wetherspoons in Hull, staff claim he appeared inside a Guinness after a man simply thought about the metric system. June, a pub regular, was left visibly shaken. "He came out the pint, just emerged," she said. "Told me the National Trust was a communist organisation, then vanished into a coat rack." Reform UK is now leaning into the rumour. Leader Richard Tice told GB News they plan to harness the summoning to deploy Farage tactically to marginals, provided the pint is full and the Brexit incantation is shouted at a minimum of 80 decibels. He added, "You can also summon him by reciting the lyrics to Land of Hope and Glory into a Dyson Airblade." In response, the Liberal Democrats attempted their own ritual using a can of San Pellegrino and the phrase electoral reform, only to summon an apologetic puff of steam and a photo of Ed Davey looking sad. Meanwhile, in the Scottish Highlands, Nicola Sturgeon reportedly summoned a tiny Union Jack just to punch it. Meanwhile, the government has issued guidance to the public. Avoid saying Brexit in pubs after 6 p.m, keep all pints covered when not in use, and if a Farage does appear, do not engage. Simply play a foreign language radio station and wait for him to retreat. Coming up next, can Liz Truss be safely contained in a soft play centre? Experts say maybe. This is Breaking Britain. Don't adjust your set, it's reality that's broken.